Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys gameplay of one of the newest, I think this actually is the newest Mastercraft available in this game, because it came out just like a day or two ago with this new triple play and the December 13th update for the sort of holiday event, I guess you could say. And this is an interesting triple play. I want to break it down, talk about this great Lion variant for the SOG 9mm, and of course go over the class of everything that people want to know also. So a lot of stuff to talk about in this video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. If you guys could smack a like on this thing, I would very, very much appreciate that. I want to upload another video later tonight, so if you guys could crush the like button, I would very, very much appreciate that. Let's go for 1,500 likes. That would be amazing. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and not already subscribed. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate that. And let's get right into it. So first thing you can notice with this SMG is, of course, this is a Mastercraft variant, and Mastercraft variants are known for not just changing the camo, they also change the cosmetics or the aesthetic look of the gun, and also even change the default sight. And this one definitely has changed the default sight. I'm not really sure, if I prefer this default sight over the normal SOG 9mm one. Honestly, this one has pretty good sights on it, and they're pretty visible. And you can see here, well, right now I picked up the KN, but you can see the SOG 9mm. The sights on this one are pretty decent, and of course, this weapon is a Mastercraft variant, so it does sort of have an evolving look to it, much like the ABR Fighter Ace, where at 5 kills, this thing will start to glow a little bit. At 10 kills, you'll start to glow a little bit more, and, the further you go into the game, basically, once you hit that, it should be starting to glow blue or glow purple, and that's sort of the cool look that comes with this gun. Now, how is this thing unlocked? Is it worth it, and everything like that? We'll talk about that, but we'll go over the class setup first, because I know people want to know what class setups I've been rocking. Now, the SOG 9mm, I think this is the best SMG in this game still. I do believe this is the best SMG in this game, and the class setup I was rocking here, it wasn't anything special. I was sort of just, I just prestiged. I was using a little bit of a different class setup, but I like these attachments. For sure, these are my 3 go-to attachments on this gun. The SOG 9mm, I go to with the attachments Quick Draw, Grip, and Fast Mags, just because those 3 together are just the epitome of taking an SMG and making that SMG as strong as possible. Quick Draw, Grip, and Fast Mags are absolutely great. And then I ran with the ComSec device because I was trying to stack streaks, of course, for Nuketown. And then Flak Jacket, Engineer, and Gung Ho. I mean, I've been experimenting a little bit with Engineer, although most likely I would just go Flak Jacket and Tac Mask. But because I was a lower level, I've been testing out Engineer, and it can be helpful for certain things. But having Tac Mask, I feel like it all just depends, and it really just depends on what you're going to run into. I've said this before, you can't really predict it. So that's the full class up and what I'm rocking with. No perk 3 on this thing, but it is a pretty nice, basically, trusting the gun skill of an SMG. So what I want to talk about is the triple play and how the triple play works in this game, because I was someone that said, like, when I was talking about a week ago or so that the black market wasn't the best in this game, I said, they need to add some triple plays or some cool stuff that people can earn. They did add the triple play in this game, and of course that was most famous from Black Ops 3, where in Black Ops 3 the triple play was something where you would play you could win 75 games and unlock it, which was a long grind, but you can unlock one for free, and you could also purchase one. So there was 2 you could get completely, like, at each drop, 1 from purchasing, 1 from grinding. I thought that was a pretty cool system, because of course if you didn't want to purchase, you could just grind out 1 and just ignore the purchase one. But this is the triple play in this game, and you can see here, this is basically how it works. It's sold for 2,000 COD points, which is basically around $20. I think a little bit less than $20, maybe like 18 or 19 bucks if you buy the max pack, but it's somewhere around there. And this is what you get. You get the Mastercraft Great Lion, the Sleigh Bell melee weapon, and 10 tiers for your contraband stream. So this is very interesting, and a lot of people have mixed opinions talking about, is this worth it, is this not worth it? And in my opinion, let's break it down, okay? So what I think, first of all, I think that the contraband stream and stuff that can be earned through there for free is going to be the stuff that the majority of players are going to have. What Call of Duty is also going to be doing is dropping stuff like this and trying to sell bundles like this. So let's break this down. 20 bucks, is this worth it? So we'll take those 10 tiers, and 10 tiers on your contraband stream are worth $10, right? As of right now. And that's, of course, if you value it as that also. Obviously, someone that has the Battle Pass maxed, or this tiers maxed, the tiers from 100 to to 110, where you're just getting reserves, are going to be less valuable from the tiers from 90 to 100, where you're getting some epic Blackout characters and a new DLC weapon and some cool, you know, other stuff, right? So that's basically what I say with that. So we'll say for this, you know, argument, those are worth $10. Then it comes down to $10 other between the weapon and the Mastercraft. So I guess you could say 5 for the melee weapon, 5 for the Mastercraft. So if you break it down like that, it doesn't sound like that bad of a deal. But when you really think about it, and let's think about it, for example, for my opinion. So I was already level 100. So those 10 that I got of reserves weren't of much value to myself. The Sleigh Bell melee weapon, personally, I don't think melee weapons are... I think melee weapons are for people that like to run around and play with melee weapons. They are of huge value. But let's be honest, I play this game a lot. And how often do you see a guy running around just going knife only? Maybe a couple times a day, max? Like, maybe, most days you probably won't even see one person doing it. Maybe one or two, right? It's not a common play style. Most people are running around with guns. And that's why I kind of think that, especially with BO3, throwing in like 20 melee weapons, it's just kind of garbage, like filler content. And sure, if you play knife only or something, you're gonna love those melee weapons. But for the majority of people, I mean, I have the Santa melee weapon now, the Sleigh Bell melee weapon. Those are just gonna sit in the back of my inventory forever. And then it comes down to the Great Lion Mastercraft and the tier. So do I think this is a good deal? Not really. Honestly, I don't think it's that good of a deal. Personally, I purchased it because I wanted to get this variant, and I'm a content creator. I wanted to show you guys. I think that this is a good deal if you really do like melee weapons. You need those 10 tiers, and you also use the SOG 9mm a lot. But for most people, this probably won't be that appealing to them. And you see what they're doing. Instead of throwing in just a Mastercraft for $5 or bucks or $10 or whatever, they're throwing it in with a bunch of other stuff for $20, or maybe they're gonna do it for 30. And it's kind of scary because this is sort of like, if this is the new way that they're doing stuff, and every time they have a new variant, they bundle it into packages, I don't think that's really the right way to do it. I think that if you're selling these special orders of variants, I really think that, they should be sold for, maybe a variant of a weapon could be like $5 or something around there, and then, you can sell melee weapons also for $5, just so people can purchase what they want. And I'm just talking about the extra stuff aside from the contraband stream. So what I really think is going to happen, and I've talked about this in my past videos, is this year, if you guys want to get a bunch of content, it's all about grinding that contraband stream. But they're constantly going to be updating stuff where it's basically a direct money transaction. For example, you pay the 2,000 COD points, which is directly, you purchase COD points with real money, real currency, and then you're able to get this stuff. So I don't think this deal is that good. I think that, I like that there's a lot of content in the game, and I'm going to be, getting this content and making content out of it, YouTube videos and stuff like that, making videos for you guys talking about if I think it's worth it or not. But this bundle is worth it if you are a super duper hardcore Call of Duty SOG 9mm fan. But if we're comparing, $20 and compared to the game for $60, and for $60 the game came with Blackout, Multiplayer, and Zombies, which are 3 pretty popular modes. Now, of course, most people don't split time across those 3 modes, so it is kind of, saying each of those modes is $20. I guess you could say that. But yeah, DLC is going to cost money, and in my opinion, I think that, the DLC system, if you see it as just, it's just in-game items. I saw someone say on Twitter the other day, when he was talking about like Fortnite outfits, it's a doll, imaginary doll clothes. Who's going to pay money for that? If you see it like that, the thing is, you should probably just not purchase anything in the game. And it does suck because I guess this stuff is cosmetic only, although it does change the site. However, if they are keeping the stuff that does change gameplay, which is the weapons, the DLC weapons, if they keep that in the contraband stream where it can be unlocked for free, and then they just sell stuff that doesn't give you a competitive advantage, but gives you, cosmetic advantages and stuff like that, or not cosmetic advantages, but, makes you look cool, much like Fortnite does. Call of Duty really walks the fine line with changing up the gun looks and changing up the sights, but I mean, it's still basically 90% cosmetic. And as far as this variant goes, though, do I like this variant? Yes, I think this is a very awesome variant, and I'm going to the triple play. I think that they should have done the triple play where they could have sold this bundle, but they should have also added a triple play that you could earn. Now I understand because they had just added the new Operation Absolute Zero contraband stream a couple days before, so I think in the future, as as long as they are dropping these bundles, you know, don't be tempted to buy them if you don't think it's worth it. Don't be pressured in. You're not missing out on anything. So I say, you know, don't waste your hard-earned money. But if it's your hard-earned money, you can spend it on what you want to, you know. And of course, I'm going to be making content on this stuff. I don't think this bundle is the best deal ever. I think that if you love melee weapons and you love, you know, the ASOG, it could be a good deal. But for the majority of players, I don't think this is a deal that a lot of people are going to be buying. I think if they would to do more smaller money bundles, $5 or $10, it would be, you know, people would be a lot more inclined to spend that than $20 for a bunch of stuff that you don't really know exactly and you might not use all of it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Drop a like, subscribe, check out some other vids, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace. That's my thoughts on the triple play. But this variant, I love the variant. The Great Lion ASOG is an absolutely amazing variant. Just my thoughts on the bundle are that they're throwing in a bunch of stuff to up the price. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a like, subscribe. See you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.